Hey guys, I'm Rogat and this is my rant, and we believe in the diversity of thought on this channel. Alright, great. Now that that's out of the way, I have an interesting topic to discuss today. I got Bentley chilling right here next to me. He's a good dog. He's a little crazy, but he's still a good dog, because aren't they all good? Anyone ever see that movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven? Oh yeah, well, he's especially getting in. He's a little special needs, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so getting to the topic. Today's topic is everyone's favorite topic these days. It's pretty trendy on YouTube these days to talk about this. It's the censorship on the platform. Oh, and what do I mean by this censorship? Oh, I know. Let's see. The executives at the highest point in YouTube, the company, in Google and stuff like that, all like the corporate bigwigs up there smoking their cigars and stroking their beards and, you know, just counting their piles of money. It's like, oh, well, we can do whatever we want because, you know, we have the platform that's the most popular on the internet. We can just do whatever we want, and no competitors will ever come and dethrone us. Oh, yeah? Okay, well, I don't have an answer for that quite yet because there's no competitors right now that are even holding a candle to YouTube. But what they like to do, those nice execs who they make the algorithm, there's a bug in the algorithm or something like that. If you make content, such as this video is going to be, that disagrees with what YouTube has to say, or with what they believe, what they hold dear and stuff like that, they'll demonetize your videos. Now, granted, I have no subscribers yet. There's a very, very small channel. This is the third video on the channel. And this video probably won't get demonetized. But, you know, if I ever, you know, get over 1,000 subs, the keyboard warriors over there at YouTube will find a way to find this video and find the one time that I said crap in it. Oh, oops. Oh well, demonetized. So basically what happens is there's this community on YouTube. And the YouTube gods, they don't like them, and they like to demonetize their videos because they spit facts, they present statistics, and they're logical. They're not yelling, they're not mad, they're not swearing excessively. They swear for emphasis, you know, once in a while. That's not a bad thing, you know. I mean, it's the internet. What do you expect? I mean, you can't censor everything. Well, apparently YouTube thinks they can. Now, I'm going to just list 3 of my favorite, content creators on the platform that I really do enjoy. And I do recommend, if you're not getting notifications for any of your favorite content on YouTube, I do suggest you hit the notification button. It doesn't really do much, but subscribing and hitting that notification bell will help you. But something that I don't see a lot of people recommending that you do is actually, you know, write down your favorite content creators, maybe your top 10, 20, 100, whatever, and basically manually check their channels, because even the subscription tab, you won't always see them in your subscription tab. I mean, that part of YouTube is messed up too. And, you know, if you don't even have an account, they just recommend, like, stupid mainstream media channels, like, oh yeah, that's fun, like, I can just turn on my stupid boob tube and look at that. So, okay, so getting back to what I was saying, this is a little bit rambling, a little bit of a rant, a little bit, you know, unscripted and stuff like that. So, okay, so these content creators I really like. Now, I'm not going to go super into depth with what they do, but they are more conservative-leaning, you know, red pill, MGTOW, stuff like that. Yes, I did say red pill and MGTOW. I'll say blue pill too. So basically, I am more in the middle on a lot of things. I don't really like to get into politics on this channel, and I'm not going to, but the point is that just because there's an overwhelming amount of YouTubers who have, you know, left-leaning arguments. I'm not just talking about politics, I'm just talking about life things, if that makes any sense. But when you have different opinions from what the YouTube execs are, which are more left-leaning, Bentley, good boy. Good boy. Okay, so basically, Conservative N''AT, that's his channel name. He basically, you know, he told a story about, you know, how he got divorced and like his struggles with, coming to terms with a bunch of things in his life. And then also Undead Chronic, he likes to roast a lot of people. I'll just say that. And his videos are quite hilarious. But he's a comedian and he's very smart. He has a bunch of degrees. PragerU is run by Dennis Prager, and yes, I know a lot of you don't like that type of stuff, but I mean, just because someone has a different opinion than you, and no, I don't agree with everything they have to say, contrary to popular belief, you have to be in one camp or the other. Sorry, I'll be in the middle. So, basically, YouTube doesn't like what they have to say. So they demonetize it for any reason, and they tell you, it's like, oh, you swore, oh, you talked about death, oh, you talked about women in an unflatterly way. There's nothing wrong with pointing out, problems that women have, especially modern women in the modern age with third wave feminism. Jesus. I mean, I might go into it even more in the future and stuff like that, but for now I'm just going to stick to the censorship stuff, and I am really interested to make that type of content. And so, but that being said, I have a message. Now, probably won't be heard. YouTube probably won't hear it. Maybe one of you will see it. But there's something called freedom of speech. I know it's different if you say something in public or if you say something online, but it's an exchange of ideas. That's how it's always been on YouTube. You post whatever you want, do whatever you want. Yes, there's guidelines against, pornography, excessive violence, excessive swearing. I have no problem with that. But when you take away people's freedom, they get mad. Okay? What? Just look throughout history, all right? You don't do that to people. It angers them. It angers me, especially, even though I don't have a big channel, all of my favorite content creators, this is their livelihood, okay? No one's perfect, YouTube. You gotta cut the shit, all right? Now, that being said, yes, there are some exceptions. I get it. But overwhelmingly, when these community posts come out from these channels and they share with their fans and their loyal subscribers and people who just watch them why they get demonetized, everyone defends them because they know how corrupt this platform has become. And until there's a viable competitor, it's just how it's going to be. And I bet when there finally comes a day when there is a viable competitor and it's actually free, you can actually say what you want without being feared of having your channel taken down, having your videos be demonetized, having your livelihood messed with. People are going to migrate over to that. I mean, it's going to be harder, yes, because, YouTube is so top of mind awareness these days. But it's going to come a time. YouTube, if you keep being negligent, this will happen eventually. Thank you.